Hello, beautiful souls. It's Alora here with a message for you. Now, this is a continuation on from a previous short, so go ahead and check that out if you want to see the beginning. But this is a message for someone who is currently dealing with releasing an attachment to something that's hindering your growth, dimming your light. It's now time to let go of the stagnant energies and to embrace your eternal spark of divinity. It spans dimensions and lifetimes. It's time to take peace in remembering the light of source energy that resides within you. And so I wanted to get some clarity on what this attachment is and how to clear it. So we're going to do an extended reading here, and we're going to ask your angels and your spirit guides to please come through with messages regarding this energy. So we have the Star card first and foremost. We also have the Page of Wands in reverse, the Five of Wands in reverse, the Page of Cups in reverse. All right, we're going to start with these energies. So it does feel like there's some kind of hope, wish, or dream that you've had for quite some time now, and it's been evolving as time goes on. We have a lot of resistance here because of some insecurities, some fears about, maybe I'm kind of getting this feeling of imposter syndrome, but overall there is this kind of urging message asking you to please embrace who you truly are. Please embrace, this passion, this energy that has been quietly inviting you, initiating you into this new path of service, of understanding. At times it might feel a little bit unfair how much effort you've already put in, and feeling like maybe, up to this point things weren't quite meant for you. For whatever reason, there was these insecurities that came to the surface, but now there's this opportunity to begin anew and to have a very solid start to this new path that's coming through. All right, we're going to look at this card as well. Divine Detour. Yeah, that was like that block, this resistance. The universe is adjusting your path to match your soul's evolution. If a door has closed, it is because it's no longer resonating with who you're becoming. All right, so if there is some kind of rejection, or you felt like maybe there was a certain person or a group of people, or a situation where you really hoped, or you really were feeling kind of that initiation, that call, you were feeling that call. I feel like Spirit is letting you know that call didn't come from these people or this situation. It came from within yourself, within that eternal light. We're going to ask for more on this divine detour, please. Please clarify this divine detour. We have the Two of Wands. All right, so there was some kind of heavy decision for you to make here. I don't know. It was almost like I'm getting, it's either choose between my family time, choose between, this time that I have with my friends, my health even in certain situations, or this path. And your guides are asking you to remember that your path does not require you to sacrifice things that are, meaningful to you. There is a way to integrate all of it together. And we're going to ask how to find that balance. Please, angel spirits, guides, help us understand how to have this new beginning with balance, with feeling like, we're clear. We are moving in a direction that we can trust. Okay, they're asking you to please refocus on things that fill you up with light, that fill you up with joy, the hope, the expansiveness, right? If you feel something starting to pull your energy back in, or, triggering some kind of intense response, there's something there that needs to be learned and then cleared or released, because there's some kind of attachment that is blocking your forward progress there, okay? I really feel like your guides are asking you to treat your triggers as kind of these like signs pointing towards where we still need to heal and where we need to regain balance, okay? Because there is this beautiful new beginning. I'm seeing all this golden energy. I really feel like it's almost like a heart activation, a recentering of the heart center. I'm also hearing something about the galactic center this kind of like channel of divine energy. Maybe you are visualizing something like this, or you're doing some kind of meditation to align with the abundance frequency and getting into the mindset of abundance. Because there's a lot here, again, like I said earlier, about kind of like that imposter syndrome. It's like feeling like you're not worthy of receiving this abundance. And there has been this opportunity these past few weeks, months, whenever you find this, that have been allowing you to heal those wounds that are involved with maybe money, or, some kind of spiritual practice, or just, your calling, whatever that is for you, whatever job you feel called to do, your true vocation in life. There's some wounds that have been preventing you from fully stepping into it. And your guides are asking you to please allow yourself to move forward. It's now time to cut ties with anything that makes you feel like you're retreating back into that old self that played small, that played maybe the victim, even, I'm hearing in some cases. There might be an attachment to feeling like the victim in multiple situations of your life. And now it's time for you to truly embrace that infinite potential that you have. I'm feeling like there's another card here in this deck that wants to come through, and we're going to ask your angels and your spirit guides to please make it very clear, very accurate for you, for the highest good. They want to remind you that you are blessed. You are surrounded by divine favor, blessed in ways seen and unseen. Know that you are cherished and supported by a higher power, and step forward with unwavering faith. Okay, so there it is. There's the key. Having faith in yourself, having faith in the divine. I'm definitely seeing this kind of channel of energy moving through you, bringing in that sense of clarity, of truth, of justice, of balance, right? You may feel in certain situations from the past that have wounded you, that have caused these attachments. And again, that feeling of victimhood, that something happened that was just completely unfair. Just it wasn't right, and it has kind of stripped you of something, some energy or some hope or whatever, the faith. But now is the time, and your guides are giving you the sign that you are reaching that part of your life where you have fully released it, or at least you are in the process of releasing it, right? And so there's kind of this, I don't want to use the word congratulations, but that's just the feeling that I'm getting. It's almost like a recognition, an acknowledgement of the work that you have done to regain balance, to find that clarity, to choose yourself. I think that's really what this tough decision is about. And some of these wounds that may have caused you to have this perspective that it was between your path versus, being a people pleaser, being someone who shows up for others. And you don't need to sacrifice, again, your peace, your path in order to make others happy, right? It can coexist, okay? So when you're seeing these divine detours, just know that the divine has your best interest in mind when it's removing certain things from your life. Okay, you may have wanted it at one point, or maybe you wanted to work with a certain person, or you wanted to call in a specific energy, and you're realizing maybe it's not meant for me, and this reading is for you if that is the case. We have the balance card, 666. A lot of times the angel number 666 has been demonized. It's been kind of given this negative energy attached to it. And maybe that's another sign here. There are certain things that have received a negative attachment because of this kind of collective fear. It's the fear-based energy that we are releasing. So now this 666 represents the world of duality. You are not here to choose sides, but to hold frequency. Sacred neutrality allows you to witness without absorbing and to remain steady when others are swayed. All right, so this is having that healthy level of discernment when deciding whether or not something is right for you, and realizing that there is divine order, divine balance to everything. Okay. And again, we're talking about that, that feeling of things being unfair, a sense of, justice needing to be given here. And that is not your job to do that. I hear Spirit is letting you know that karma does take care of itself, whether good or bad. So just keep focusing on this blessed energy, that eternal light, realizing, that there might be some lessons involved in releasing some of these attachments, in reaching your hopes, your dreams, right? And so there's this really positive energy that is urging you forward and allowing you to tap into that golden heart energy. The last card here of this reading is the Friend card. You are not alone, whether in the spiritual realm or the physical realm. There are true friends that are entering or already present in your life, offering compassion and support. And I am one of those friends, so thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate your presence here. Please go ahead and like, share, and subscribe if you resonated with this video and if you want to see more like this. I wish you so much love, success, and happiness now and always, and I will see you next time.